93, 93 now. See if we can keep the trend up. Come on, Derwin James. Damn. +1 speed. What? Dude, what is going on? I just put this stream up because I'm getting fucking speed with everything, dude. '92 speed now for Derwin James. Alright, Derek Carr. Speed! +1 acceleration for Nasir Adderley. What is going on? Caden Stern's got 2 upgrade points. Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I saw something today too. Where somebody was talking about how the stretch plays, they've toned them down this year.
Yeah, I've noticed the best way to run stretch this year is to run to the weak side. It's the only way I can get a stretch to work, dude.
I can't get them. They got.
That's what I'm saying. Flip it to the opposite side, dude. Don't flip your play, but just flip the stretch to the opposite side. Run to the weak side. It's the only way stretch works this year. Or it works much better than just running the strong side, though. I'm telling you, dude. It's crazy.
You're talking about the block sheds, is what this one.
Boss has 1,374 yards rushing. Jesus
what?
Christ. With your Seahawks team in 5 games. 1,374 yards rushing. Second in the league is 958. I thought I was doing good, and then Boss has got 650 yards on me.
You're going to have to get some different cheat codes.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have the cheat code.
I need to get the Boss edition.
Just run with Derrick Henry and Raheem Mostert. I guess I have 13 rush touchdowns. He has 22. We play each other this week, boss.
Oh, do we?
In fantasy, yeah. There's gonna be like four total passes in the entire game. They're all gonna be fake punts. Fake punt every time on you.
Damn.
Nah, I can't get it. I've been working on it, man. I got it down.
Who's the fucking Packers?
In what league?
Fantasy.
In fantasy? Packers. Packers. It's that's Jay West's thing. JoJo.
Prospect Spotlight.
Yeah, I have one too. It's just talking about who you should scout, even though you can't fucking scout players. Makes no sense.
So stupid. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck we actually waited on. Besides taking shit away from us.
Yeah, I know.
That's
For real.
scouting update.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb, man. Let me add them to my favorite list.
So, Antos hasn't played a game since Terry beat the bricks off of him in week 12 in the Regs League. Can I put him on autopilot and play my game? Please.
He didn't get back to me till the damn next morning after the fucking advance. He said,
What'd he say?
Man, my daughter is sick.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. He just ain't got a
He
fucking
is.
clue.
She's got other shit going on.
Boss, what in the hell you got? What are you up to?
I was gonna take it first.
This motherfucker's like, what's his name? Grandpa and the Munsters down in his fucking dungeon.
Nothing.
You a damn liar? What the fuck are you working on?
I ain't working on nothing.
You're a... God damn it. You are not slick, dude. This motherfucker, Alan, ain't said 4 words all fucking night.
He's playing his game.
All I keep hearing is fucking buttons going ape shit.
He said he was playing his game against
I
Detroit.
just played my game against Detroit.
He's up something.
Yeah, I was up to running the score up.
Oh,
Just to, finish the year.
oh, man. Cold opponent. What was the final score? Inquiring
70 to
minds
16.
wanna know. Oh my god.
It was a real nail biter.
Oh, if I can play. I hear it. I don't even want to know what the stats, man.
I just passed. I was just making sure I got Aaron Rodgers and Devontae and Valdez doing good. I passed for.
You passed for what?
Never mind. It don't matter.
It don't matter. It's not important.
Jesus Christ.
600 yards. Huh?
Huh?
Is it 600 yards, motherfucker?
No.
700?
Yeah.
Shit. Hell, just give him his warning. Get him over with.
Morning.
781.
Oh,
To be
damn.
exact.
Hell, they almost had an 8 bill.
8 touchdowns. Valdez had 439 yards receiving. Adams had 283.
Yeah. You gotta guard somebody. And shit.
I didn't do anything but a couple plays. I
You
said
hear,
I
it,
didn't
Alan,
care.
you hear it in his voice, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Just, I'm a couple plays.
I'm just getting them ready for next season.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there goes my nose running now. It's fucking freezing, dude. I am fucking freezing. I can't even believe
Bear bite.
There's the fucking heat is all out. That is just fucking
How cold is it there?
fantastic. Last time I checked, it was 57 degrees in the house.
Damn. Jesus Christ. Cold.
Yeah. We really had no reason to cut the fucking heat on, and now I guess that's how you find out. It's like, well, guess what?
Yeah, I guess it's that time of year.
You hadn't used your heat yet?
No, we hadn't really used it. I don't remember it being used, put it that way. You know. And I didn't know it was anything wrong with it. I turned it on when I got up today and didn't think nothing about it and was moving around, getting ready for work, and left. And when I came back in, I was like, what the fuck, man? It's fucking freezing in here. And so I looked, I was like, man, the heat was on. I was like, it's not good.
Mm.
And of course, it happens when my wife's out of town, so fuck me.
What are you gonna do?
Man up, cover up, fucking go on with it. Really ain't nothing else I can do at the moment because I don't know who to. Well, one, I'm at work, so I can't be here to fucking. I can't be here to let anybody in the fucking house or do anything about it. So just have to tough it on out. Man, I'll be glad when fucking free agents get locked.
Unlocked?
Locked. So I can drop some of these motherfuckers to open up money to try to sign this guy because I gotta get him signed, man. If I don't get him signed, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off, man. I almost feel like when people buy shit, their fucking contract should be fixed to fucking where they're on that team for good. If somebody wants to fucking trade them, but goddamn. Just to lose them in fucking free agency is stupid.
Boss, you wanna play that fantasy game tonight or tomorrow, man?
Honestly, I'd rather play tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You know, because I'm fucking like, I'm telling you, dude, I feel like my toes are fucking frostbit.
I'm cool with that. I haven't played today anyways.
Well, you play with your feet now?
I'm exaggerating, but oh man, I'm fucking cold, dude. My fucking fingers and shit. Dude, you don't understand how this cold affects me now, man. I got a little bit of arthritis in my fucking hands, and this shit starts locking up. Like, I was fucking sitting here playing, and I had to fucking stop and just stretch my hands out because they were locked around the goddamn controller.
You still got a pulse? Huh?
Alan, let Josh know I'm not speaking to him the rest of the fucking night.
Well, there it goes.
Fucking cocksucker.
I'm glad we're streaming.
I'm glad we are too. Let me go ahead and tell you about this mother trucker that you're watching.
Yeah.
First of all, he's a Facebook bully.
This is how your friends treat you.
Yeah. You're sitting here freezing to death instead of offering you any comfort. They're like, you got a pulse? Is your heart beating?
That was a dead on Josh. Yeah. Sounded just like him.
Man, y'all are fucking awesome.
That was a great impression. Should I play a player's line? Nah, I'm good. I'm just going to play the computer.
it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this
I'm off
to the 20.
Friday, Saturday. Need to get into a couple of those tournaments. That make some money, hopefully.
Nice.
You got me a bunch of followers on Twitch, man.
Hell yeah.
It's Tommy Tremble, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. The end result, 21 yards. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top.
I guess I can go in here and heat me up a pizza. Stand by the oven door.
There you go. Run, Christian. Yeah. You're so close. That's what Dalvin Cook's going to do.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Neither one of you. I'm just here minding my own business, trying to be nice to everybody.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
What are you streaming?
Right there. Being nice isn't something you should have to try.
Well, I have to try.
Gun box.
Probably what you need to work on.
I really like this formation.
What are they doing here? GM meetings, prospect. Spot.
Boss, you ever ran that formation?
What's the formation?
Gun box.
No, I haven't.
Josh, I know we've talked about it before. It's interesting. I like it. Every time I see it being used, though, there's motion every time. So I'm wondering if everything has motion in it. Or people are just doing it.
I don't think so.
That's out to his running back Fournette.
I just deleted it. I don't know.
There it is again. Let's see if they motion out of it again.
Oh, I'm gonna break out player.
Motion again. Maybe they're just running the same play, man.
Hold up, this makes absolutely no sense. Just wanted to say I really appreciate your involvement in the game plan last week. It gets boring out there.
We don't say very often, although this is not the first week 18 that the NFL has ever seen. Not at all, as Brandon, some people might be a little bit too young.
Receiver?
Yada, bada. Okay, picks up a +1 speed.
Kadarius Toney.
+4 play recognition.
I didn't even know he was on your team.
Kadarius Toney?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to throw the ball to.
I didn't expect you to throw the ball at all, so now it changes the game plan. I wouldn't throw the ball if I was you. Shit.
No tokens.
I have to throw the ball in a little bit. I mean, I gotta try to get Kellen on to where he's not completely useless.
How the hell do you have no tokens after freaking training?
He's pissing me off too.
Gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I thought I had more than you. Damn.
A first down carry. He's gonna get a solid game.
Man, y'all believe that? Believe fucking Henry Ruggs?
Terrible, man.
Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Ruined his life.
They said he was going like 120 miles an hour.
156.
Was it 156?
156 and a 45. Twice the legal limit of alcohol. He
said the airbags deployed at like 127.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
It's crazy.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Going to jail for at least 2
You
years.
got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
The coverage was tight.
Raiders just can't get out of their own way, dude. Seem to right the ship and then boom, controversy.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Boom, controversy. Wonder what's gonna happen next.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4
Dares,
quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team
I'll put him
game.
at the
It's just good complementary football, but, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
Iron Bar.
But you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers,
That's
they
honestly
really
right
played
there,
well a
dude.
week ago in that win over the Jets.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense
Okay,
is how opportunistic
No,
are they? How many
no
takeaways do they
fan.
get per game? And how about last week's game? That
You still didn't get in, Alan?
phenomenal performance. They were
What's
on
up?
top of their game. Right
You still didn't get in the fucking playoffs?
28 yards there.
Oh, I haven't
Give
played
them
my
a
game
first
yet.
down.
I think when they look at
I
the
will be.
offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the
Oh,
ball
that's
around. They want to
Antos.
spread it to different people,
Right.
but you absolutely
Yeah.
know they want to
Plus
get
it
this
ain't
man
advanced.
involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Roger.
On
Roger
the
that.
stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they really played well a week
So
ago.
mad
in that
about
win
losing
over
to
the
fucking
Jets.
Jalen,
There's a
man.
little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance.
He's gonna take it out on me.
To do to get the job done and get the win, but
He's
definitely
just not good, man. He's not as good as he. I don't know how he gets away with it. I think he just people don't want to take advantage of his fucking man defense that he plays all the time. Nothing else.
And this is certainly not what you want to
If fucking Kellen Mond wasn't so stupid, man, I'd have fucking blew his doors off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
There were some plays where I had fucking wide open dudes and Kellen Mond said, my cheers.
on these DBs tells me that they love to take
Don't
matters
look
in their
to
own hands. They
everybody.
want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Oh, don't go
And it's
32.
caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown Panthers. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna get off here
And they use that height
just so I can go to another room in this
outside to get the
house.
score.
We've seen the evolution of the receivers.
All right, boss.
I'm starting to wonder if it's just colder, even more colder in this particular room.
Combination.
Probably
Heat
because
rise.
of your heart.
Heat rises.
Probably because of what?
The kickoff
Your
team on
heart?
the field now is
My
ready to
heart?
send this one
Yeah,
away.
he's such
Cold
a
heart.
cold-hearted bitch. I think that's what he's referring to.
I used to not.
Tampa Bay,
And then he met Josh.
shop here for their second drive. And tough to win games this
You're
time.
welcome.
Now they'll be looking for a
Thank you.
touchdown.
That's the nicest thing someone said to me today.
Because, as you noted,
All right, fellas.
Later, man.
See you, Cody.
makes it that much more pressure on the possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make
Boss
it
is gonna
second
beat
and
my
4.
ass in that fantasy league. I do not have the team to keep up with him.
Brady. Throwing the out
It's not gonna be pretty.
I haven't, man. That was the first game I played. I still don't know about him.
And now 4 of on the season.
Like, I've got to figure, and I think I'm
Is
just,
a first down.
I don't want to wait like I did last year, you know, to actually go to like a default
Now
book,
Brady.
Right.
like full time.
Quick slant to Brown.
But I think I've almost got like what is it, ADHD or something?
Right.
When it comes to that kind of stuff, like I lose interest. Like this off season, I'm moving Dak, probably Derwin, and Mosley. Just tired of them. Derwin, I don't know about yet. If that's the deal that Terry's after.
No, that's the deal that Allen's after.
Yeah.
I want to pair Derwin James with Jeremy Chinn.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Man, he ain't getting Jeremy Chinn.
He was my new favorite.
I told you that dude was a fucking monster.
He's 10 times better. He's hands down. I'll tell you this, man. And I've built some fucking badass users. But at least against the computer, because I haven't played really. Well, I don't see. We haven't started leagues. I don't have it. He is absolutely fucking dominant.
Yeah, he is. He's a monster, dude.
Like he's not too big where you can't squeeze through from these blitzes. He's still he's very physical.
Yeah, he's linebacker size, dude.
The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Reminds me of Cam Chancellor.
Work a little magic, 3rd and long after that last sack. To throw, it's Brady.
Oh, wow.
That
was a hell of a throw.
And they will eventually get him down.
Tom Brady got here.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find the receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal of the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Oh, damn it. Did not mean to do that. I just hurt Tom Brady. They went to go hand it off, and I thought I got to the quarterback. I tried to go get the running back, and I just smashed it at Tom Brady.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is down to 4. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30.
So happy that Patrick's supposed to be coming back. Looks like probably this week.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Dude, I shit you not. And before balls, when we were all talking about picking our teams and all that shit, I went in and I tried out in practice mode. I tried out the West Coast book for that near far with Henry.
Uh-huh.
And it is fucking stupid.
Boss should be running that shit, yeah, with his...
Put him at fullback. He's closer to the line. Like, it is guaranteed, like, 3 yards every single
Well, plus,
time.
well, it's that, and you get him and Mostert in the game together.
That's why I was asking, because I do want to
That's
have a
interesting.
book. But see, the rest of the book is just okay. It's not like great.
Well, I don't care.
It definitely has unique shit in it.
I could run that. I have Chris Carson and Dalvin Cook. Everything else is terrible on that team.
They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up.
Switch it up. Nobody knows what to do. I might just go into like triple option against boss. Run Arizona playbook, and just run pistol playbook. Do nothing but pistol. Read option, triple option. Have Carson as my fullback. Have Dalvin Cook as my fullback. Chris Carson as the back. Man, I can make this shit work. I had a more mobile quarterback. Derek Carr doesn't do it.
I thought about going back to that fucking, remember there for a little while when we were in ACL. That shit's got some crazy ass shit in it. But by playing these this practice franchise, man, it would give me an opportunity to really try to learn a fucking book.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I got to know Carolina so well.
They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And it's just more diverse. I just learned to read the play a little bit better each time. And then I'll pick it up, try a different play. I'm starting to hit the long balls now, man. Like my deep throw has gotten a whole lot better. I'm looking more vertical. Because I've noticed a lot of people just play underneath because they're not expecting that shit. So like I'm starting to hit more verticals, post routes. If I see cover 3, I'm trying to run a post route.
Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
I think
oh, what a block.
Personal.
He's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator's
It's hard for me to fucking settle.
just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it
I just don't.
really well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really
Like it's supposed to be a bad thing, but I think that's what my hang up is. Like, man, you can't be successful by using coaching suggestions.
Right.
Well, that's still what people generally would say if you told them, yeah, dude, that's fucking stupid.
I don't agree with that. There are a lot of people that don't.
I mean, we run enough of our fucking playbooks that it don't really affect you.
Right.
It actually helps you, should, if they give you the right play call. You know, options. It should help you be like way deeper in your playbook.
Should. I noticed they call a lot of the same plays. Come on, McCaffrey.
I haven't tried it with just the default look yet.
Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So
But like I know in the custom, like all that shit is based off of your rating that you give that play.
Forced out to his left.
Right.
You know, into your game plan.
Right.
So back-to-back
So if I don't rate any of them, will it run all of them?
It won't give you anything.
And that's the thing to keep in mind.
It'll be blank and bring it up.
So now you don't take any unnecessary risks.
That's the first thing to
Find a
try.
way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the
Because
drive.
it's easy to go through and uncheck everything. Because it takes forever. I did it last year on my custom. Because it's 2 clicks per dot.
Yep. That. I ain't got time for that.
That's a lot. And then I think there's like 20 different scenarios per play.
Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at
I'll just
halftime,
call
play
my
it like it's 0-0 on on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
So this formation here, you put the fucking halfback on a streak, and he runs straight up through the fucking line.
Not a whole lot of time to speak of.
Which formation's that?
That's complete. It's Chris Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Like the fullback lines up.
The first of their timeouts.
Let's see, behind the left guard. Like literally, like he could take the snap from the left guard. You put him on a streak and he runs right up near the half.
First and 10. Here's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Brady. He'll get this to Vaughn underneath. And he's inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
We're back, dude.
Yeah. Why would you kneel it?
So nothing separating these two teams as we head to the break all square. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the NFC, a division matchup pitting New Orleans against Atlanta. And it's the Saints who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Next, we head north to Philly. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail the visiting Green Bay Packers as that one's gone to halftime. Allen Lazard. 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Buccaneers.
In our league?
First to start the third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Brady. This one swung out to Vaughn. It's a gain of 5, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
McCaffrey. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Wait, that wide 80. Alert, alert. 3 down. Jacket, reload.
They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Did you look at West Coast?
Off the end there.
What's up?
Did you look at that West Coast book?
No, I haven't yet.
Very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So we got man. Mike,
Brady gonna throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Mike, 45. Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Now Walker. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Brady gives this one to Vaughn. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, a run with Vaughn. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Brady now to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers about ready to take over. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
45's the mic. They can't hang with us.
Off the play fake, Walker. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right.
Do you like running counters out of shotgun?
His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before.
Sorry, man, I had my mic off. What's up?
22 yards on the catch.
So do you like running counters out of shotgun?
I haven't found a playbook that has a lot of counters out of shotgun, so I can't really say yay or nay.
Even on 1st and 2nd down, and they obviously
I like running counters out of anything, though.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Give me a good counter play. I'm gonna run it. Okay, what formation we got? I love running counters out of pistol. So I guess I could run it out of
Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That one, a first down pickup of 8. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Coming in to put a lick on it was Levante David. Now on 2nd and 13. Walker. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The completion there lines up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
What playbook are you running that has counters as shotgun?
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Brady finding Godwin there.
It's got a lot of unique shit, man.
Brady. And he finds Gronk. He'll be taken down, but not before he runs him past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter. The actual drive play would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. So it's
my only concern is not being able to run the ball.
They come up on a
Passing is
1st and 10,
absolutely
desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
And so when we get in the 3rd and short scenarios, like,
a crusher
do
there.
I have anything like to call decide what's going on?
By J.C. Horn. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified
that
that
box
because
formation.
most people think winning plays are the offense trying
It's
to get
got
it
like
done.
a box
In this case,
offset lead.
nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball.
I don't think
Maybe
you can
finish things
get
off.
that, even in the custom.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
45. Mike, 45.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
This is how those
To
players
use their
gets
3rd
overlooked.
and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do
Yeah,
next.
it's called box offset.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the
It's not
secondary
even
now on
listed
3rd
on this
down.
play form.
Okay.
To throw is Walker. Flushed out right. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you just hold a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 5. Less than 90 seconds to go. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
Now, did you say that the box is something good in custom, or is it
No, I'm just watching some Tampa Bay playbook run.
And it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up.
Yeah.
And this is certainly not what we want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. His guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 103 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. The clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, shit.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought?
No, but what a second.